What would happen if you farmed the entire map for a year? How much would it cost? How much money would you make? How much time would it take in real life? Those are the questions that I'm going to be answering in this little mini-series here. We're going to start by buying every single field and getting them ready to plant. I don't think I'll be planting this episode, but we'll see. We are here on Riverbend Springs in the starting farm, but I don't own anything. There are so many fields on this map, and I'm going to be buying each and every one of them and planting them with the same crop. I'm going to keep track of how much time it takes, how much money I spend, and how much money I make to see if it's financially worth it. The first crop we're going to be doing is, of course, wheat. It's kind of the standard farming simulator crop and farming crop in general. Super useful. And it's pretty easy to do as well. So I'm going to get to adding a bunch of money to my account and buying every single field. Alright, so now that that's done, we need to get our equipment set up, and I'm going to be doing this in 3 separate kind of teams of workers. 2 of them are going to be workers, 1 of them is going to be me. I like variety, so we're going to change things up a little bit. And I am going to be leasing everything. Financially, that makes the most sense to do. It wouldn't make sense to buy everything for 1 year, right? Alright, so Team 1 will be the John Deere 9RX with a giant disc harrow behind it. And I'm just going to send him off to the biggest field on the map. Actually, I'll send him up here to this corner because there's a lot of pretty big fields in one area. And the second set will be this Klossarian with the same giant disc harrow. And I'll send him down to the bottom of the map here. And I'll be in the Case Magnum with a smaller disc harrow to get all the small fields. And yeah, as far as the game plan goes, I'm going to try and have the workers running on the biggest fields, and then I'm just going to bounce around to the small fields and help tidy up what they miss. Looks like our first worker got here before I even got to leave the shop, so let's get him set up and running. And helper number 2 just got here. Alright, let's knock some fields out with a super fast time lapse. All right, y'all, we're about 2.5 hours in, so I figured I'd give you a bit of a progress update. We've done a fair bit. You can see all the light blue is what we've done, so pretty much this whole side of the map. It does pain me to get rid of fields that are ready to harvest, but it's all for the greater good. I want to literally farm the entire map, so that's what we're doing. We are currently in a blizzard of epic proportions outside. Kind of the entire Midwest got pretty rough storms, winter storms, this past weekend, so benefit of that is I have plenty of time to record. So far, things haven't gotten too monotonous for me. I'm not, sick and tired of cultivating. I think the texture looks quite nice compared to 22. It's one of the few textures that has gotten much better. But yeah, I'm just going to keep plugging away and making progress. Another 2 hours down, and we are definitely getting close to the home stretch here. If we go and see everything that we've done, all the light blue. Yeah, probably less than even a fifth or sixth of the map left to do. Only a small number of fields. And I've kind of transitioned to letting this guy be on a worker, because sadly it seems like the big disc harrows miss a lot. So I've switched to doing that by myself and having the smaller tractor on a worker. I think it's probably because the disc harrow is so far back from the tractor that whatever calculation Giants uses doesn't quite work out very well. Not a huge deal, it's just slightly inconvenient, so I'm going to go ahead and film the entire last few sections of fields as a time lapse, because we're just going to crank these things out. They're all pretty small compared to the rest of the map, so yeah, let's get going. Just going to interrupt the time lapse to show how bad the modeling is on this disc harrow. I mean, I'm not hitting anything, but I'm stuck. This isn't a mod, this is in the game, and it worked just fine in FS22. I don't know what the heck is going on. And with that, we just got all the fields done on the map. If you look out here, every single field is done except for the sunflower maze on 42. If I visit that, it's not really a field. There is stuff inside of it, and it does have collisions, which means I can't walk through it, and means the tractor cultivator will hit it. So can't really cultivate that one. But other than that, every single field is completely done and ready for planting. Some of them are a little brighter blue. That's because they are seed bed, which just means they've been cultivated and then disc harrowed on top, or plowed and then use a disc harrow. So they've had an extra step of tillage done to them. Going around from our tractors, this one has 4.5 hours on it. The Klossarian has 4.3 hours, and my John Deere 9R640 has just right at 4 hours. As I said, we'll keep all of the payments and stuff, not really secret, but I will tell you guys all of the money financials at the end of the series. Planning on 2 more videos. One, which is the next one, will be planting the entire map and fertilizing everything. I've turned off basically everything in the settings. So all of these are disabled or off, so I don't need to plow anything. I don't need to spread lime or spray off weeds or pick rocks or anything like that. I'm just going to plant the crops and fertilize them twice. I hope you guys did enjoy this one, and I hope you are as excited as I am for the next one. Stay tuned, it'll be coming out soon. I'll see you next time. Peace.